tears, but the game ended 1-1. The game ended 1-1. That was between DR Congo and the other game. It was Morocco. It was Morocco, but there was a bit scuffle after the game where the captain got some yellow card, but at the end, the captain of Congo approached, that was none other than the coach of Morocco, and there was some scuffle, but they sorted it out. So football is improving, and I expect whoever they go and you play against is not weak. It's not weak, and that is it, Kuwati. You cannot underestimate them. Leaving that one aside, AFCON is going on. The host, Ivory Coast, yesterday said tears. Equatorial Guinea sold to them a total football. They were humbled, not only humbling, but humiliated before the fans. Your wife is there watching you. Your children, your grandmother is watching you. But you are being humiliated before those people. Equatorial Guinea, humbled. Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, the host, 4 goals without answering any. Though they scored 2 goals, but VAR cancelled them because of offside. What do you think? If you try to see the football of Ivory Coast of today, under the leadership of Pepe, they brought Pepe yesterday, but Pepe did nothing. Pepe was the most expensive player Arsenal bought in their life, 72 million from Lille. Now he comes here from Ivory Coast, but what he did on the pitch was nothing. Ivory Coast had more professionals than Equatorial Guinea, but they were humiliated amidst their home ground. What do you think is lacking, and what could have caused the lose of Ivory Coast?
Now, Ivory Coast, what caused the loss of Ivory Coast yesterday? Actually, when the game started and it reached 15 minutes, I realized that Ivory Coast was going to lose that game. Why? Boys came when they are too confident.
Overconfidence.
They were overconfident. And the boys came when they knew that Equatorial will do nothing. That's now when they scored them 1-0 in first half, they came behind to answer. That's why they tried to attack. And all their intentions was to score goals. Leaving in behind weakness in the defensive line.
Yes.
And Equatorial used that opportunity of counter-attack and came in and scored those goals. It was so painful for the Ivorians, so painful for the Elephants, but that was the result.
Do you see their chances of qualifying is still there, because now in their group they're in 3rd position. And the Equatorial Guinea is leading, followed by Nigeria. So is there any chance for them to qualify? Because they are going to take like 4 best 3rd position player countries.
They should kneel down and pray, because the loss was too big. Those 4 goals were really too much. If it was at least 2-1 or 2-1, they would have an opportunity. But I want to show you their chance of qualifying, to me, is very minimal.
It is minimal.
Very minimal.
So they need to pray to their God.
They need to pray to their God.
And also God is that are surrounding them.
Exactly.
Okay, that's Ivory Coast. And then on the other side, Nigeria won their game. That was 1-0. And today we are seeing a number of games. Actually, we are seeing there is a game between that's Cameroon and Gambia. And one of the countries also that is struggling is Cameroon. Samuel Eto'o last time almost cried, and Cameroon only has 1 point. Really, a country like Cameroon that has been known before is now struggling. They only have 1 point, and today they are playing stubborn Gambia, and Gambia will say, today I'm not even going out, I have to die with someone. So do you see Cameroon winning their game against Gambia today, and maybe put that smile on the face of thousands of Cameroonian fans? Also, Samuel Eto'o the prominent football, and he has won several awards for African player and even Ballon d'Or. Really, what should Cameroon do? What could be missing?
Western Ambassador, I'm sorry to say this without shame or favor.
Yes.
Cameroon is not winning Uganda today. It will be a miracle when Cameroon wins. The best result of this game will be a
1-1 draw.
Cameroon will not win Uganda today.
Cameroon will not.
Because when you look at the type of game they are playing, it doesn't portray the Cameroon.
I see.
They are playing struggling football. You see, they are forcing passes. They are not letting the football flow. And for that matter, I really suspect that Cameroon may not win today's game. The best they will do is a draw of a 1-1.
The best is a draw of 1-1.
Sure.
Okay. Senegal has been performing tremendously very well, and they are playing like champions. So do you expect Senegal to defend this trophy this season around?
It is, to me right now, Senegal is the favorite team for the tournament. To me, it's the favorite team for the tournament, and they are playing junior today.
Yes. And
I'm sure Senegal is winning its game today, and they will move with maximum point.
They are moving with the maximum point.
Exactly.
So who could be a threat to Senegal as you try to see the playing system of some of those countries? What happened to these Arab countries? We are seeing Arab countries, they are not performing well at the expectation of people. Algeria, Egypt. Those countries completely are not doing what is recommended. What, Tunisia?
Yeah, even Tunisia is not.
What is it? Is it the weather of Ivory Coast? Or this time is not for those Arab countries? I
think this time it is not their time. But the only team that can give Senegal hard time right now could be South Africa. With the type of game, the type of play they exerted in their previous game. I feel they can challenge Senegal a little bit. But the rest of the team, probably, Tunisia is not bad. Though today they are also playing South Africa. But Tunisia itself is also not bad. But Senegal may defend this title.
So you are expecting more likely Senegal to go into finals with which country? And who is likely to take it?
I'm expecting this time around South Africa to surface in the finals.
South Africa to surface in the finals?
Yes.
With Senegal?
With Senegal.
That's your prediction?
Yes.
And if you are to surface, who is taking it?
And if you had to surface, Senegal will take it.
Senegal will take it. Okay, that is your prediction, and you're expecting as you. Yes. Some people also have their prediction. So, leaving that one aside, AFCON and the last round is ending tomorrow. Then they are going to rest. That's a Thursday, a Friday. On Saturday, they are bouncing back for a semi for the last 16.
Sure.
Leaving that one aside, today, now we are boarding the plane, going abroad.
Sure.
Chelsea is playing in their second league against Middlesbrough. Last time they lost it 1-0 to Karaki's Army. So do you expect Chelsea to overcome? They need 2-0 against Middlesbrough if they are to go for the finals of Carabao Cup.
Yes.
What is lacking in Chelsea amidst spending billions of money in buying those players? What could be the problem? A team from championship came and beat them 1-0 and it was enough. So don't you expect even Middlesbrough to beat them again today?
West Nile Ambassador, when you speak about Chelsea, I know you speak with a lot of vigor because you very well know that I partake in that team.
Yes, that's your team you support. Yes.
But in today's game, I suspect Chelsea to portray a good game. Though if you watch the game with Middlesbrough, Chelsea played a better game. They only refused to utilize the chances they had. And they missed several goals if you watch the game. And for that matter today, they really know they have to win. And I want to challenge you that today Chelsea is playing a better game. Probably it will be a 2-0 in favor of Chelsea.
2-0 in favor of Chelsea. So Chelsea is waiting for whoever will come against them in finals.
Exactly.
Okay. That is actually Chelsea. He has analyzed it and said 2-0. They are going to beat Middlesbrough. So time is coming. We shall go and witness it. And then next time we shall come here and tell you what transpired between Middlesbrough and Chelsea.
Sure.
Also, that is Chelsea. We have yesterday Brighton played the game with Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolves has been one of the stubborn teams this season. Sure. They have been beating giants. They beat Manchester City totally. They beat, that is the Tottenham. Down. And actually, Manchester United survived. They only beat them 1-0, but it was not an easy thing. Yeah. It was not an easy, but they almost equalized.
But West Nile Ambassador, you also call Manchester United a strong team this season.
Manchester United, they are among the strong teams. Right now, they're in 8th position. Now, Brighton has come in 7th position.
Sure,
but we cannot predict. United is one of the teams. United and Chelsea, actually. United and Chelsea this season,
they are not the big
teams. Not big teams. They are struggling, but
sure.
I don't know. The challenge is with the coaches, because really those people have players.
Sure.
If you try to see the players of Chelsea, if you try to see the players Man United have, now teams like Bournemouth coming to beat United, collecting 3 maximum points, a team like Brighton beating, and moreover at Old Trafford, they are so United of nowadays, you cannot say them, they are among the traditional big teams. They are not there.
Sure.
And Chelsea of Mourinho's era, you cannot compare it now to Chelsea of Pochettino right now.
Sure.
So I don't know whether it is the coach or generation changing, but there's something that need to be identified for those players, because those coaches normally when they come, they ask for time. You give me time, I see what to do. You give me money, they buy players of their choice, but at the end, they fail to suit in the system that they think could be responsible. And they are not consistent. For me, as I've been seeing those players, those coaches are not consistent on which player to start. They have failed to come out with their first 11 players. I have to start so and so always in this position. And when things fail, so and so has to come from bench, saves me. Like those days in Man United, you could see Xabi Hernandez, Chicharito. Ferguson brings him at the last minute, but the man comes and scores. Justin Park, if he is brought as a substitute, he could not fail to score.
Sure.
So those are the kind of maybe things that you put on your mind as a coach. Consistency is a very, very aspect key in football. You cannot stay today. I know that Jalari is playing number 2, but I go and bring Dan to come and play number 2. I take Dan to play wing, or he goes in left, and yet there are those people who are traditional positions. They play that position, but you bring someone to struggle. Now, what do you expect? How do you expect me to deliver when that is not my position? So those are some of the things I think need to be improved. Even Chelsea.
Western Ambassador, what I want to tell you is right now, football is no longer the football of those days. Football of those days, you can keep one player in one position and he will deliver. But football of nowadays, you need to make sure your players are multi-purpose. They play in every position. And you have to make sure that in each and every position you put a player, he delivers. And that's why you have to keep on rotating them in training, not in matches.
Yeah.
And when you look at the type of games players are playing nowadays, you may feel as if they are not interested, they don't love the coach. Because sometimes their production is extremely poor, that they are not delivering to their maximum. Now check Enzo. Enzo is a perfect player. Yes. Enzo Fernandez. The way he moves. But he doesn't deliver. Rather, when there is an opportunity for him to give a pass or through, he delays with the ball intentionally. At the end of the day, you realize that our teams are not really doing well. And to me, I always prefer to have multi-purpose players in the field of play. And that one gives a better result. But all in all, that's football. Any team that comes to Premier League is a big team.
It is.
Sure.
It is. Okay, that is actually the way how coaches use and whatever. So Premier League is bouncing back on the 30th. We shall see Nottingham Forest up against the Arsenal. And then we shall see again on 30th, that is Liverpool up against the Chelsea. And then on the 30th, that will be first of Feb, Wolves up against Man United. Briefly, talk to me about Arsenal, because Arsenal of recent has been leading the table, and now they are saying elephants are again sloping down from the table. briefly, because you're left like with the 3 minutes
Yes,
to
yes.
wind up the show.
Okay.
How do you see Arsenal this season? Are they going to defend the cup for Man City and the teams like Liverpool? Or do you see, what should Arteta do?
You remember last time when we met and I told you Arsenal is just keeping that position for another team. But this season, if Arteta can come back like the way he started the season, keeping in mind the little time they're resting now, if he can come back, he's more likely to take the trophy. The previous time I told you they are keeping the position for other team, but this time I think they may become champions of Premier League.
Arsenal. They may, eh?
They may.
Okay. So that's briefly Arsenal. And then I want you to predict that game which is coming on Saturday. Arsenal, Nottingham Forest at home against Arsenal.
2-1.
2-1 in favor of Arsenal.
Yes.
And then Chelsea, Liverpool.
It will be Liverpool will win Chelsea by 3-2.
3-2 Liverpool. And then Wolves at home against Man U.
Wolves is winning Man U.
He's going to win Man U.
Yeah, it will be a 1-0 in favor of Wolves.
Okay, so your last word as you wind up.
Thank you very much, our viewers, and thank you for loving Elkem TV. We are so grateful. I remain Tokerunga Topara Ruben Jalar, and of recent people have given me another title, pastor.
You're a pastor?
Of course, I preach the gospel.
Oh, that is good.
And I want to leave for the viewers a verse in the Bible that is in Psalms. Psalms 41. It says, I waited patiently for the Lord. He inclined to me and heard my cry. So wherever you are, always be patient and pray to the Almighty God. He will incline to you and hear your cry, and your problem will be solved. God bless you. Thank you very much for hosting me.
Thank you, Pastor, for actually that message. I think also I have to stick on that verse. It will help me so much. So whoever has been following us right from that time, and we have come to the climax of our program, I want to honor and appreciate whoever has endeavored and really sacrificed his or her time right from that time, following us from our Facebook, YouTube channel, and we appreciate you for that time. It is not easy, and we really see you next time doing the same. We are out of here. Catch us again next time. The same presenter, the same station, the same TV station. I'm out of here. If God wishes, we meet again next time. God bless you.